All right, that's it. We're live. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Michael Caceres, and this is the Sit and Run podcast. Basically, on this podcast, I just sit here and I just run my fat, coffee, breath, tobacco chewing, salad eating. God, I'm such a fat fuck, Ryan Murphy. Oh, I'm not even going to finish that fucking sit and run shit like I do in the beginning of every single podcast. I'm just going to shut the fuck up and fucking introduce my guest. Ladies and gentlemen, the very hilarious, the fucking talented, one of my good fucking friends. I love this guy so much, Ryan Murphy.
What's up, guys? It's Ryan Murphy.
On the show.
You
What's
fucking
up?
nerds.
Oh my gosh, man. You're on the Sit and Run podcast. It's about fucking time.
Oh, Jesus, I've been waiting for this moment.
Dude, we just finished doing a podcast. Let's just go ahead and make the announcement. We're doing a podcast together.
Yeah, it's
right?
going to be
Let 'em
fucking
know.
dope.
Let 'em know.
It's called You Did It Already, Kinda. And it's the greatest name for a podcast for sure.
Yeah.
And we basically just talk about random shit that comes to our head. If you you could actually send us messages when we film and ask us questions, and we'll answer the questions. Like I think this week we got asked about like our favorite movie and favorite music.
We got requests for music, favorite movies so far, and we basically me and Ryan work in retail together, and we had a bunch of questions that had to pertain to basically just how shit is in a workplace. So since me and Ryan work together, there's always going to be a bunch of bullshit just talking about the workplace and customers and all that bullshit. And You Did It Already kind of what is just like, it's just us because we're just douchebags.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
See, one thing that I wish I would have brought up that I didn't was the whole idea of our podcast came from really one podcast name that I just threw out there that was kind of like a half serious, like let's do a podcast together, and it'd be called do you remember what it was?
Unsubscribe.
No.
What?
Remember the Dynamic Douchebags?
The Dynamic Douchebag. Yeah. When we were because you actually brought it up a few days ago, which I was pretty fucking hyped about. I'm really happy that we're gonna be doing a podcast together, but Ryan comes up to me and he's like, hey man, we should do a podcast together and we should call it Dynamic Douchebags. And I was like, that's fucking hilarious, but negative.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna call it Dynamic Douchebags because I kind of want people to kind of listen to us, kind of.
Yeah.
So
we had to
So go ahead and call them back and
ask for your license back. You know? It was that easy.
Yeah, dude. That's all I'm saying.
So what was really cool is then after that we were actually we were working when we came up with the idea, and we went to eat after work,
mm-hmm.
and we sat and had our brainstorming session.
Yeah.
That was really just kind of like what we wanted to call it, and after that it was over.
Yeah, I mean one of the reasons why I do this podcast, Sit and Run podcast, is literally fucking randomly fucking ranting. And you listen to my podcast.
I do. I love your podcast. I listen to it on the way to go hang out with you at work.
Dude, that's fucking crazy. It's it really makes me feel good when people listen to my podcast.
Well, the reason I like it is because so your name, by the way,
mm-hmm.
I think all good podcasts have to have a good name, like fucking the Joe Rogan Experience, congratulations, Monday Morning Podcast.
Yeah.
Great names. And your name I loved immediately, the Sit and Run, because I think the first one I watched was 15 minutes long. And I was
okay.
It really is all right, here's all the shit on my mind, okay, bye.
Yeah.
So it really was you sat down and then you ran away.
And I just ran and I just run with it, dude.
Yeah, so that's why I was like when I first started getting into podcasts, I was like some of these are 2 hours long. Joe Rogan's are 2-3 hours.
Yeah, man.
So it's really an adventure.
I don't think I've listened to one full podcast by Joe Rogan. I think that's a lie. I have listened to a few of them, but they're with people that I love. I've listened to all of Bill Burr's. I've listened to Chris D'Elia's, his interviews with Chris D'Elia. I've listened to when he talks to Tom Segura. I listen when he talks to Joey Diaz. All those guys just work off each other, dude. And the chemistry is just fucking amazing. But sometimes he gets these random people, and I'm just some of the information is cool, but don't give a shit.
Yeah, also all the little bits that you guys are talking about that I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I like The Fighter and the Kid when D'Elia's on,
mm-hmm.
because oh my god, it's their chemistry is so great. It's literally just D'Elia just going crazy on their podcast, and they're trying to calm him down. It's so funny. I love it.
Yeah, man. I mean, Bill Burr and Chris D'Elia were one of the fucking reasons why I did stand up. One, because I mean, you kind of know me well enough to know that I'm a douchebag.
Yeah.
I'm super sarcastic. I don't think I have an anger issue, but that's one of the ways I actually deal with my problems is actually not
throw shit.
Not necessarily throwing shit in the sense to where like I'm gonna hurt somebody, but like
with a purpose. You throw it with a purpose.
I throw it with a purpose. Yeah, exactly. Not saying that's okay, kind of.
It is. It is.
Yeah, but
unless you're trying to like your purpose is to like hurt somebody. Then it's like
my purpose is not to hurt nobody. There is a bunch of sensitive motherfuckers that should not listen to Sit and Run, or you did it already, kind of. And I've probably hurt quite a few people with what I've said on my podcast.
See, I just kind of feel bad at the very beginning of the podcast because you're kind of like we talk about ratings of the podcast, you know?
Yeah.
And I think we were talking about your cousin, how she's like she wanted to do a podcast or something.
Yeah.
And you were like, well, don't listen to my podcast.
Yeah,
because she's younger.
I mean, like, you know, like it's crazy because you know I post my podcast everywhere, and obviously I have my family all over fucking social media, and unfortunately it's like, you know, like I can't give a shit what my family thinks about my shit because, you know, how the fuck am I gonna get better? How would I express myself? How would I literally be a fucking comedian if I give a fuck about what people think? What people think. Exactly. And you don't. Yeah. That's why I'm like, all the more reason to fucking do a podcast with you.
So that's why I was like, when our podcast, I was like saying like anything I wanted, because at the very beginning we're like, hey, by the way, feelings are gonna get hurt.
Oh yeah.
That's why like the first thing I said on your podcast was like, fucking nerds, and I was like, oh,
here we go.
Oh, sorry about that. It came crazy. Full Canadian and was like, sorry about that.
But you know what the crazy part is that when people go back and listen to You Did It Already, kind of, and they listen to the Sit and Run podcast with Ryan Murphy on as a guest, you can already feel that we're already acting differently. Yeah. Like right now, this is a fucking like I'm literally being MC and you're being Ryan.
Yeah, we're a bit calmer. I think like on our podcast we like really got like hyped up and we're like, all right, like for episode 1 we're gonna go crazy, and then now we're like, well,
we're fucking chilling now.
We're chilling, yeah.
We're chilling.
Well,
now.
Also we had just drank a couple cups of coffee.
Yeah. And my energy is actually still a little bit up, and to be honest with you,
mine too.
Low key want another cup of coffee.
I was thinking the same thing. I kind of before we started this, I almost mentioned like we should go in there and get because they have freaking bomb iced coffee.
They do.
Listen, I would say the name of the place we're staring at, but it's such big business. So like if it's okay, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with big business, because you know,
we fucking work in retail.
We work in retail, exactly. So, but I think there's a point to where, like, as a person, I like something becomes so big, I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah,
like,
I feel you.
I love superhero movies. I love superhero movies. I read comic books. I play the games.
You get boners.
Yeah, I get boners over superhero. But Marvel is so big that I'm like, fuck you guys. But also, I'm still gonna pay like $12 to go see your movie.
I will still pay $12. What's coming out on the on April 29th?
It's the 27th.
27th.
Oh, 26th actually. If you want to go midnight premiere, which I'm definitely gonna do.
What's coming out though?
Avengers: Infinity War.
Okay, that's what's coming out. Because I saw that, and not gonna lie, I was like, Ryan already knows all that fucking information.
Yeah, I do.
Fucking like I'm watching shit, and every time that shit comes on, like honestly, dude. Like, I'll start, like, paying attention to it, and then I'm like, I'm just gonna fucking ask Ryan what happens. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch this. I think the last fucking... I don't know, dude. You have to explain all this bullshit superhero shit to me. Like, take me through that shit. What the fuck is the difference between DC? What is DC? What is fucking Marvel?
So Marvel uses a lot of like real world like places. Like their superheroes, like 90. I don't want to say 90, but a fuck ton of them are in New York. You know?
Yeah.
They're all in like there's like Daredevil's in New York, Spider-Man's, Captain America, the Avengers, Iron Man. All those people are in New York.
All New York.
Yeah. Whereas DC uses a lot of like Metropolis. It's New York, but it's not called New York. It's Metropolis.
So Superman.
Yeah, Superman.
Metropolis. Batman.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I, in my opinion, this is my opinion, Marvel has a lot of, they're not weaker characters, but they're more human advanced characters. Like, it's like Super Soldier. Like Captain America, Super Soldier. Like Captain America, Super Soldier. Spider-Man, Super Soldier. Black Panther, he's got like serum that makes him like superhuman. Whereas like DC is like, that guy's Superman, he has all the power in the world. That's Wonder Woman, all the power in the world. Aquaman, like all the powers of the seven seas. You know, like Green Lantern, alien. You know. Like,
did you watch Green Lantern?
I did.
I didn't even bother giving it a chance. I've heard shitty things about it.
I was really young when that... I was pretty young. I was pretty young when that movie came out.
Let me tell you, like, okay, Daredevil, right, with Ben Affleck?
I love Daredevil with Ben Affleck, but that's because I was young.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I watched it when I was little, and I still, like, to this day, I still fucking love it. But, like, some fucko that watches it when they're our age, they're like, that movie fucking sucked.
Yeah, you're like, I love that movie.
So Green Lantern, so since you saw it when you were little.
Yeah, and I saw it with my grandpa. My grandpa's a huge Green Lantern fan. Like, when we saw it, he actually bought me and my brother, like, the first, like, 100 issues of, like, it was like a little graphic novel. It was like 100 issues of Green Lantern, and we read it before we saw the movie. And so we went and we watched the movie with him, and he loves Green Lantern, so he was like literally, like, after the movie, he was like, that was like just like the comic book, like it was like the comic book characters jumped off the page. So I love that movie because of like my grandpa was so amazed by it. So it's not really like the movie itself that I was like in love with. I was in love with the fact that my grandpa was mesmerized by, like, because like it was literally like, I understand how he feels because that's how I felt when Ben Affleck was Batman. I was like, that's my comic book Batman ripped off the page and thrown into a movie. That's like how my grandpa felt, and I didn't understand that until I saw Ben Affleck as Batman. And so
Ben Affleck is the shit as Batman.
He is.
A lot of people do not like him, and I do not understand, but he's a fucking great actor, and he's had a fucking hell of a goddamn career.
Yeah. Good Will Hunting.
Oh yeah, Good Will Hunting. You know what, man? Speaking of Good Will Hunting, you actually brought up a good question. I'm sorry, like a good question for me to ask, and I feel like you actually have a good answer to what I'm about to ask you. Here's what's going on with me. I'm a big fan. I think you've kind of seen from the acting that I've done. Not saying anything is really fucking important to me. Like for me, like, especially when it comes to, for me, I just feel like when I'm acting and I'm going through some shit, and I'm like, all right, this character's like, with Robert Corso, he has a bipolar disorder. So when something's bothering him, he's like, he's kind of got that look on his face like something's bothering him. Well, I am like all about like no reaction or reaction. Let your face say fucking everything. And my favorite reaction of all time is in fucking Good Will Hunting, when Ben Affleck's character Chucky finds out that Will is not home, where he goes into his house, he goes to pick him up from work, he's not there, and he like looks into the window, he tries to look for him, he's not there, and then he does like that little smirk on his face, like, son of a bitch, I just said that type of thing, and he kind of looks up at the clouds, up at God, and he's like, son of a bitch, and then he just comes back, he's not there. That is the greatest reaction of all time favorite. Don't give a fuck. Any other movie, I don't give a shit. Ben Affleck's reaction, not saying anything. Good Will Hunting. What is yours?
For not saying anything, that's a good. Yeah. That's just like the person's like pure like body is like what you're saying.
Yeah, like not saying anything. Like, dude, that.
I got one, and I don't know if you're gonna like it, but I have one, and it is for sure. Shout out to our other podcast once again. Adam Driver, Force Awakens.
Oh my god,
that
dude.
scene. Okay, hold on. I know,
dude.
I love Adam Driver. I have a stiffy for Adam Driver.
Star Wars.
wait, let me explain.
Oh my god.
This scene, spoiler alert. If you haven't seen The Force Awakens, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, honestly, dudes, if you haven't seen the fucking Force Awakens or The Last Jedi, you're not fucking Star Wars fans, okay? But if you remotely give a shit, cover your fucking ears. Go ahead.
When he kills Han Solo, it's nothing is said, and Han Solo touches his face. Like,
why'd you have to bring that up?
well, because that's he doesn't say, like, Adam Driver doesn't say anything. He ignites the lightsaber, and Han Solo like touches his face, and you could tell there's this kind of like don't touch me, but there's also like, I just stabbed my dad.
Father.
Yeah, like, I am not okay. And I don't know if you care, but in the novelization of the book, there talks about how not only is he weakened by the shot that Chewie gives him, he's also weakened by his conflict in the Force. Because he thought that, like, killing his dad would, like, bring him closer to the dark side, but actually brought him, like, a little closer to the light, and he was like, oh shit, like, I didn't want to do that, I'm so conflicted. And that's why Rey was able to defeat him, is because he's bleeding out, and he's like he really doesn't know what to do. He's like, I don't know how to feel about this. And that was one thing I did like about The Last Jedi, is I like every Adam Driver scene in The Last Jedi, is that you can tell it carried over. Like, even in The Last Jedi, he's like,
are you saying something good about The Last Jedi?
I am, yeah.
Wow.
But once again,
never hear anything good from ya about The Last Jedi.
Adam Driver is amazing.
He is amazing. Great fucking actor. But you know what, dude? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and watch that fucking scene again and look at that reaction.
Yeah.
Because Adam Driver, he's a great fucking actor, man. Yeah. But I don't know about this reaction. If
you want a different one, I'm going Tombstone.
Okay, we can go there.
Val Kilmer, Doc Holliday, at the end of the movie when he dies, he like looks at his feet and he says something. So it's not all 100% like son of a bitch. Yeah. It's more like he goes, well, I'll be damned. And then kind of gets a smirk on his face.
Okay, that's
like, he's amazed. I'm like, because there's a whole big thing about in the movie, if you haven't seen it, what the fuck's your problem, you know? Yeah.
One of the reasons why I don't like talking about that movie is because that was my ex-girlfriend's favorite fucking movie of all time. So was her dad's.
It's not my favorite movie of all time. The Departed is.
It's a great fucking movie.
But I say it's probably one of the best films of all time.
I would agree. Wyatt Earp Tombstone.
So the reason I say it's amazing is that scene with Doc is because in the whole movie there's this talk about, like, you think there's a light, like when you die, you think there's a light at the end of the tunnel, you know?
Yeah.
And I think Doc sees that light at the end, like that light of heaven, and he's like, oh shit, I didn't think I was gonna be here. Like, that's what he says. Well, I'll be damned, because he's like seeing the light to heaven.
Yeah.
He's amazed, and he's finally happy in his life, because his best friend is gonna go be with the woman that his best friend loves, and he's going to heaven. He's like, well,
yeah,
like, I never thought I'd end up here. Like,
yeah,
I'm happy, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why I think, and I got all that. It's never said. I got all that from him going, well, I'll be damned.
I'll be damned.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? That's fine. I can live with that. Yeah. I can live with the I'll be damned, because it's basically like, son of a bitch. What about one of your favorite improv scenes in a movie? Like, do you know? Do you know of any other parts where?
Where was that?
Where pretty much it's like okay, that for sure was not written. That was improvised.
I have two come straight to mind, and the first one is not like, it kind of is improvised. In Django, amazing movie. Leonardo DiCaprio, when he slams his hand on the table,
yes,
breaks the glass on the table, and cuts his hand open, and keeps going with the scene.
Yes.
And it makes it that much more, like, menacing. Like, when it's
real.
Yeah, and, like, why doesn't this guy have Oscar? You know?
Yeah.
Like, give Oscar, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, The Revenant was, it was pretty fucking amazing.
Yeah, it was awesome. So
pretty fucking amazing.
The other one is, another classic movie.
Yeah.
The Shining.
The Shining. Oh, yes.
Here's Johnny.
Oh, yes.
Improvised. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Wow. You are. Ooh, this kind of changes up my game a little bit. Going back to Good Will Hunting, when Sean McGuire, the Robin Williams character, when he picks up the note that Will wrote to him about if that guy asks about that job, just tell him sorry, I had to go see about a girl. And then Robin Williams' reaction is, son of a bitch, he stole my line.
Yeah.
That was improvised. That was not written.
Oh, that's great.
So that's another improvised scene. The classic Goodfellas, right? Think I'm funny? Funny how?
Yeah.
All of that improvised. Unbelievable fucking shit by Joe Pesci. And Matthew McConaughey in Wolf of Wall Street when he's talking to Leo DiCaprio at the restaurant about cocaine and hookers, my friend.
Like, give Oscar to man.
Yeah.
You know? Kind of like...
Yeah.
Like, you see DiCaprio and, like...
He's pounding his fucking chest and doing the beat and everything.
Oh,
all improvised.
Another iconic Matthew McConaughey improvised line. Dazed and Confused, one of my favorite movies. All right.
Yes.
Improvised. All improvised. And they actually made that scene up because they needed a way for the nerds to get to the party, because they didn't have like a way for the nerds to get to the party. So they were like, so he pulls up and he's like, all right.
Yeah.
Man, I love me some redheads. All improvised. They made up that scene just so they can get to the nerds.
Just so they can...
Yeah, and it's amazing because they literally they were like, okay, yeah, let's shoot that scene.
That's a great fucking movie. All-time classic movie to start out with. Independent films are the shit. Also, some of my favorite independent films, like one of them was Clerks. Clerks is an all-time fucking classic.
Kevin Smith, man.
Kevin Smith is the shit. I love Chasing Amy. Again, Ben Affleck.
Yep.
Fucking love Ben Affleck in that movie.
I like Jay and Silent Bob is my favorite of those.
What was that?
Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah,
the movie. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
All-time fucking classic.
Yeah. $15, little man. Put that shit in my hand. Jungle Love. I love that scene.
Improvised.
Was it really?
I feel like it would.
I feel, because Jason Mewes is like, crazy. So I believe it.
Yeah, I think a lot of Adam Sandler movies are also improvised.
And what Vince Vaughn movies, like,
oh yeah,
that's a lot of actors don't like working with Vince Vaughn because he goes off script and he just makes shit up.
Yeah. Well, fucking watch Wedding Crashers.
Yeah.
Because that movie's fucking amazing.
He mode bone son of a bitch.
I feel like what was another? No, dude, god damn it, Swingers. Yes, all-time fucking classic. Had to have been fucking improvised all the fucking time.
Is that the one? That's Vince Vaughn's in that one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And he's all. She don't know my address. Is that one?
Yes.
Like, she's playing little baby games with me. She's playing Peekaboo.
You
don't know my address. You don't know my address. And then she like picks up a baby and leaves.
Picks up the baby.
Yes.
It's like, you're being a bad baby, aren't you? Yeah, pretty much.
That's amazing.
Yeah, Vince Vaughn is unfucking believable. I really want to go home and watch that movie now. You know what?
The first time I watched that movie, I came home from a Pennywise concert, and it was like
Time out.
2 a.m.
Time out. What's Pennywise?
It's a like alternative rock band.
Like, Pennywise is an alternative rock band?
Yeah. It's like,
how long has that been a rock band?
Dude, I can tell you, but they have the song "Fuck Authority."
Okay, well,
Fuck Authority.
Pennywise is a fucking clown.
Dancing clown.
Dancing clown.
Specific. And I don't give a shit what anyone says. It is Stephen King's masterpiece.
Oh yeah, easily. Who the fuck is saying it's not?
I don't know, but people were like, The Shining, Carrie, nah. The Dark Tower. The people are saying the Dark Tower because it's like connects all the universes, but nah, it is.
No.
Think about how much work. It's over 200 pages long.
Yeah.
It's like almost 1,000 pages or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't have an exact page number, but anyways, it's so long that I have a friend who reads books all the time.
Yeah.
She can read a book the longest book in 6 days. She still hasn't finished it. She's been reading it for 3 months.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so she reads all the time and she's still not done with it because it's just a long book. He put so much work into it. And I know people were like, well, what about that one chapter in the book where they kind of have an orgy in the sewer?
Kind of.
Whatever.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I mean, yeah, it's confirmed, quotation marks, by Stephen King. Who's that? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, and parents are not going to sign off on a bunch of 12-year-olds. They're not going to sign off on a bunch of 12-year-olds to fucking have an orgy in a fucking film.
Yeah.
So
they did that little glass cutting scene.
So
instead.
they did the little glass cutting scene.
Which still is kind of like,
Still pretty dope.
Yeah.
I think it's cute. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, I think, well, okay, hold on. I want to say something, like...
Why are you getting all... Like, I feel like you're, like, super fucking offended right now.
Well, okay, so check it out.
Hold on.
Let me, hold on. Let me just explain.
Okay.
All right, so...
Go ahead.
Like, Bev. Everyone loves Bev,
Yeah, she's the shit, yeah.
She, in the movie, she gets a poem from Ben, that little fat kid, right?
Yeah. Well, okay, let's take it easy with the word fat. I'm just kidding. I don't give a fuck. He's fat as fuck. Go ahead.
She like finds out that Ben wrote this poem about her. Ben kisses her and wakes her up from like a trance, and she's like whatever the poem is, and he's like, yeah, and then still kisses Bill at the end of the movie, like, I love you, Bill. Like, Bill didn't write the poem that you're so in love with. Bill didn't save you from a trance. And she was like, stuttering Bill's still hotter than Fat Ben, though. I'm like, what the fuck?
So she's a slut, kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
So she's like pierced.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like pierced, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, a little bit, kind of.
But like, yeah. I think like worse.
A little bit.
Because like, she was like, made the poem a big deal in the movie, like asked Bill kind of if he like wrote it, and he was like, I don't like fucking read poetry, and then still at the end of the movie was like, I love you, Bill. Like, what the fuck?
And do you remember when Bill was being choked by Pennywise? Not choked, but held tight by Pennywise, and Bill's like, I'm so sorry, and then Pennywise comes back and says, yeah, he's sorry.
Yeah.
Oh
what
my
a dick.
god.
What
Dude,
a dick.
Bro, when I saw that in the fucking movie theater, here's the shitty part about me, because I'm a fucking psycho. So when he says that, he's like, yeah, he's sorry. And then he laughs. I was the only one in the theater that night that laughed at that part.
So I'm a huge fan of villains, you know this.
Yes, you do.
And I have a big boner for clowns. The Joker and Pennywise are just like my fucking favorite things in the world.
Hold on, time out, dude. Before I forget, speaking of clowns, dude, there's this movie on Netflix that's so shitty. It's called Stitches. Right. It's about a guy who actually does clown work.
Right.
And then basically like dies, like trips over and gets like a knife stuck in his head. And then he becomes a killing clown. It's really fucking stupid, and I really want us to watch it together.
All right.
Okay?
Okay.
Stitches,
got it.
Yeah, it's on Netflix, so we're just two dudes watching Netflix together.
Netflix about clowns.
Yeah. We're just two dudes chilling.
Watching clowns murder people.
Okay, go ahead.
So, big stiffy for villains. But what I like in the movie is it is this, like, all-powerful being, right?
Yeah.
Basically can create anything he wants. But he has that word that I have trouble saying, rivalry.
Rivalry.
Yeah, thank you. With Bill. Bill, like, you could see that he goes out of his way, like at the end of the movie.
Fuck with them, yeah.
When you see him holding him, like the scene you were just saying,
he's
like, all I want is him. Like, all I want is, like, if you guys leave, I'll just take him. And then like,
he's like, and then you can be free.
Yeah. Live your normal lives.
Dude, he's so fucking good. I love Pennywise. I fucking love Pennywise.
So, that is incredible that, like, this little 12, 13-year-old boy gave this being from another universe, like, this much trouble. And you could tell that they hated each other. Like, Bill was like, you ate my brother. And Pennywise was like, why aren't you afraid of me?
Yeah.
Like, why? Like, in, like, this, like in so many scenes, he like went after Pennywise, and Pennywise was like, whoa, like, stop, you know,
yeah,
like,
exactly.
Get away from me, you know?
I fucking
And that's
love
what
it.
I love. And if you think about it, even if, like, let's say Richie and Bev and Ben, they left, right?
Yeah.
They were like, you know what, it kind of makes sense. I don't want to get eaten.
Eat my dick.
Yeah, fuck you, Bill.
Yeah, fuck you.
Even if they did that, Pennywise would have lost. Because Pennywise's whole thing is, like, roasting the kids in fear before he eats them, so they're more flavorful, you know?
Yeah.
And Bill wasn't afraid of him. Even when he was like, I just want him. He wasn't like, don't leave me, guys. He was like, go. Like go. It's okay. That, Pennywise is gonna eat that guy and be like, this sucks. Like, I let, like, 80 kids, like, 7 kids that were actually afraid of me, I let them leave so I can have this one meal that, like, this kid not even afraid of me.
Yeah.
I lost again.
So, I feel like you're Bill in that movie.
I want to be Bill, but I feel like I'm fucking, I feel like I'm Richie.
Yeah?
I'm like, you punched me in the face, you made me walk through shit water,
and now
I gotta kill this fucking clown. Yeah, I feel like that's me.
I do feel like that's you. I'm the fat kid that writes poetry. I'm so upset about that.
You're the guy that's like, she's like ambery ashes or something like that.
Oh,
and you're like,
my
dreams,
whatever.
Yeah, my dreams lie
I do
there
that too.
And then
whatever.
And she's like, well, I'm just gonna go make out with Bill real quick, so stay here.
Literally my fucking life. Oh shit, we got a little deep there. Oh shit. God damn it. Why do I get deep on my podcast?
Well, because it's just like two dudes.
It's just, yeah, we're just two dudes chilling on a Monday morning for April 23rd, 2018, dudes. Man, this year is going. For me, this year's going by so quick. Yeah, dude, we're already about to be in fucking May. It's crazy.
What's your favorite month of the year? Like, you can't pick your birthday because it's fucking hot.
My favorite month of the year, unfortunately, is not March. Because a couple of legends have passed away in that month, part of my family. Rest in peace, Grandma and Grandpa. So not March. April is a great month because my mom's birthday is in April. May is an amazing month because my sister's birthday. July is amazing because my brother's birthday. September is great.
You skipped June.
What?
You skipped June.
Okay, well, go ahead and call him back and tell him to give you
your license back, you know?
Yeah, fuck June. Yeah.
June's my favorite month.
Okay, why?
Because it's like you just get out of school for you just get out of school for.
Oh, so you're talking about for selfish reasons?
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
No, if I
no, you're right. You're right because you asked me what's your favorite month. It's supposed to be a selfish thing.
Yeah.
But I'm like kind of like oh well, this is when my family time is, so I'll do anything with my family. I love them, so that month is my favorite month too.
So you know what I hate.
So I don't know. Like, I tell you the truth, I do not know what my favorite month is.
So to kind of piggyback off what you just said, I fucking hate December. Because everyone's like, I love it because the holidays and I gotta spend time with my family. You don't. You love it because you're like, what's under that fucking tree? What did Santa Claus bring me this year? You know, everyone's like, oh, I go to my grandma's house and I spend time with her and I play fucking shuffleboard with it. You don't.
Yeah, nah, you don't.
You're like,
you're on social media fucking jerking off to some fucking Instagram fucking model.
Yeah, your grandma's like, how are you doing, Steve? And you're like, what?
Yeah, scrolling down on that fucking iPhone.
Grandma, if you want to talk to me, either Snapchat me or direct message me. It's that easy.
No, it's true. Anybody that says that they actually like family time, you don't. I really think there's like a problem with people today. They just really aren't big like family oriented people. I don't know. I really think social media is fucking that up for everybody.
But hey, keep listening to this podcast and make sure you hit us up on our other podcast.
Oh, I don't give it.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, you're still like, but I love you guys, so listen to my podcast.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was going for right there.
Yeah, but like, dude, I've been doing the Sit and Run podcast since 2016. Like September, I believe, was my first podcast I ever did, and I interviewed Cell Robertson, who is a singer, actually. He's also a rapper as well, and all of his music is actually on SoundCloud. So that was actually the first person I interviewed. I've interviewed a couple of actors. I've interviewed a couple of musicians, a couple of bands. Yeah, so honestly, at this point, dude, not a lot of people listen to my fucking podcast, and it's a good thing I don't give a fuck.
So, you want to hear something really conceited I just realized about myself?
Sure.
Well, not really realized. I just wanted to bring it up to you.
Well, you're conceited as fuck.
Yeah, I am. So,
yeah.
I cannot look past a mirror now and not look at myself.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if you noticed, you were talking to me, and I looked over, and I fixed my hair, and I was like, what's up?
Ah.
You know?
Okay, well, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
So, well, I mean, I do that too, kind of, but not like that.
Not like every time. I do. Like, I was walking through an area that had like a bunch of mirrors. Like, it was like mirror, and I looked at myself every time I passed a mirror. I was like, damn it.
I fix my hair, like, you know, I check my hair, because my hair is really fucking important to me.
Yeah, I know.
That's what pulls bitches, like, towards my way.
It is hair.
Yeah.
For sure. Because
yeah.
I used to have a stupid haircut, and I think
you did.
I did, and I got no pussy.
No vagina.
None.
For sure. And then you cut it, and now look at you. You fucking player. Would you motorboat him? You motorboating son of a bitch.
Oh, weddings? Yeah, I hit them up every now and again. But funerals is where it's at.
Yeah, I mean, the chicks are so horny. It's not even fair.
It's like fishing with dynamite.
Dude, Will Ferrell was put on this earth to play that fucking character in Wedding Crashers. All-time.
So you know
all-time fucking
what
classic.
character? You know what character Robert Downey Jr. was put on this earth to play?
He was put on this earth to be Charlie Chaplin.
He was put on this earth to be the guy from Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
What do you mean, you people? What do you mean, you people? That's like the best scene. Besides Tom Cruise dancing to Apple Bottom Jeans.
Fuck Tom Cruise.
Dude, you had a problem with Tom Cruise?
I loved him. I love him back in the day.
Like now, when did you start like hating Tom Cruise?
Like now.
I saw the new Mission Impossible trailer. Hated him.
No, he gave up. I don't think he's challenging himself anymore. I think he's doing it for money now.
I agree. He just keeps making Mission Impossible. It's like friggin' Vin Diesel.
Vinny.
Oh, just keep making Fast and the Furious movies. Whereas The Rock was in like Jumanji, which I heard was actually a pretty decent movie, and Rampage, based off a video game, which I also heard was like 75%.
Okay, well, here's the thing. I can't get upset with Tom Cruise. I can't get upset with like Vin Diesel because they made it. So there's no reason to like.
But they're
time out. They are married. They have kids. They have bills. They have responsibilities. So to be quite honest with you, if I needed some money, I get it. I would literally have to get a fucking job in retail so I can fucking zone something. And, fucking get a paycheck.
Go ahead and call him back.
Exactly. Go ahead and fucking call him back and tell him to give you your fucking license back. So, basically what I'm saying is that Tom Cruise is working in retail now. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I don't blame him for that,
well,
though.
He did try that new Mummy. He did kind of go out of his comfort zone. Was like, I'm going to do the Mummy. And then instantly regretted that decision because everyone was like, maybe the Mummy wasn't the best like time to start this because they were trying to make like an Avengers type thing where they were gonna do like the expanded universe and they were gonna have like Frankenstein, they were gonna have
pretty dope
Dracula, yeah,
pretty dope.
On paper I was like, thank God, finally,
yeah.
And then they were like, Tom Cruise is the Mummy.
Negative.
And I was like, oops.
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, dude, I mean, I kind of want to see Tom Cruise, get crazy again. Like, he was super fucking romantic in Jerry motherfucking Maguire.
Risky Business is
Risky
like
Business,
the shit.
An all-time classic, of course. Top motherfucking Gun.
You know what my favorite scene in Top Gun is?
What?
Val Kilmer, and he's like, ice, man. He does that little bite thing.
Yes.
I think that's awesome. My brother thinks it's very homosexual.
It is.
It kind of is.
It's homosexual in a way that it's lame, not like he sucks dick type of thing, but kind of.
But yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
But it's like, see, I think it's opposite. I think it's like homosexual.
Like sucking a guy,
like blowing a guy's dick,
like
like because I don't think it's lame. I think that was badass, but like also like you suck dick.
you
know?
suck a couple of dicks.
You know,
Interesting.
it's not a bad thing, but it is.
But
like
that's what I mean.
Yeah,
it's
you
like
know?
you're sucking on a guy's penis.
I don't mean it like, oh, dude, that band is so gay, as in lame. I mean it like, nah, that band is so gay, like Freddie Mercury sucks dick. Like, you know?
I love Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, he's the shit.
Yeah, I really don't think that anybody comes into even fucking comparison of Freddie Mercury,
You know,
ever.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson is
Just throwing that out there.
he's a very, very interesting fellow. He's very fucking talented.
So good.
He is obviously a pedophile, kind of, allegedly, kind of, for about 20 years in a row. But he is amazing, but he's not Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, so amazing. So did you watch the show Smallville?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I did not.
So there's...
I did not.
I saw something on
Oh,
the
hi,
internet.
Mark. Sorry, go
Saw
ahead.
something on the internet, and it was one of the characters of Smallville.
Smiley Billy.
And who was awesome in the show was like in an illegal sex cult.
Oh.
That's so crazy. Like
What?
what do you mean? Like
What's it? What? Wait. Oh, what?
an illegal sex cult?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't even know how, like, do you Google that? Like, you Google Maps that?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Illegal sex quote, kind of. Illegal sex cult.
Yeah, look, Smallville illegal sex cult.
Smallville. I never got into Smallville.
Their theme song is so awesome. It's like, somebody save
My
me, you know?
One of my favorite theme songs, 2.5 Men, easily.
Men. You know what? I love the theme song too. American Dad.
American Dad.
Good morning, you were sir.
Haven't even fucking listened to that.
Fucking amazing.
Of course, you're not a big Friends guy, huh? You never
I
got.
never got into Friends. I never got into Friends or How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother is a great fucking show.
Oh,
honestly.
you know, I'm gonna get like attacked for this right now on the podcast. I've never really been into The Office.
Yeah, that's a problem, honestly.
But Parks and Recreation, I've seen every season.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. But The Office.
Yeah.
Smallville. Star. Kristen Kreuk breaks silence on sex cult involvement. I disagree. This was for March 29th, 2018, dudes, from the New York Post. Silence on sex cult involvement. Actress Christine broke her silence Thursday about her participation in, Jesus Christ, Nixon, the creepy self-group pronounced Nexium, whose leader has changed with running a sex slave cult in upstate New York. Wow, that's next level. Good for her, honestly.
Like,
I don't blame her.
Like-
Allison Mack started with the program back in the late 2005 and early 2006, and their celebrity status was used by cult leader Keith? My man Keith? No,
Keith Urban?
no, Dick. Fucking Keith Rainier.
Keith Rainier, huh?
Is that a character on the show?
I have no idea.
I got no fucking. Who plays Clark Kent?
I almost said Tom Holland and Tom Hiddleston, but it's not. It's neither of them. It's Tom.
I really think it's I really think it's that Keith guy.
It's not Keith. It's Tom.
His first name is Tom?
Yeah, it's Tom.
Yeah.
Tom.
He's like, I still cannot I kind of wanted him to be like the Superman now.
Yeah, but Henry Cavill does a good job.
No, he does, but like that's fucking Smallville. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. My brother does the same thing.
yeah,
He's like,
give him the fucking opportunity.
well, he's gonna do Superman. Like I guess it's a rumor, but yeah, I heard that like the show The Flash and Arrow. I heard that he's gonna like make
Really?
a cameo as Superman.
That's fucking dope.
In like a different alternate universe or something.
That would
like
be
that.
fucking cool. Did you like Superman Returns?
With Brendan Radcliffe. Now, why did I just combine Harry Potter and Superman?
Because you're a fucking nerd.
Yeah, I did. like
Superman
Brandon
Returns.
Roth, right? That's him.
Something like that. Either way, I don't give a fuck. Hated it. Hated the fucking movie.
Yeah,
couldn't
I
stand
thought
it.
the bullet on the eye, that was cool.
I was upset with everything.
Yeah.
You know how at the end of the
even as a kid, I didn't like that movie. You know
Yeah.
how like you watch like Batman Forever or like Batman and Robin, you're like, that movie
that
sucks,
movie was fucking cool.
but it's
back
from
in
my
the day.
childhood. I love it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, I was so upset. One of the reasons why is because I just had amazing parents that raised me the correct way, like for Star Wars, right? They actually made me, like, before fucking Phantom Menace came out, fucking Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith
Yoda,
came
right?
out.
That's the one with Yoda?
Yoda, right? Attack of the Clones. They actually had me watch A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi first, before I fucking watched The Phantom Menace and shit. So they had me watch fucking Superman the movie with Christopher Reeve.
Oh yeah.
So like Christopher Reeve not being in Superman Returns when I was little pissed me off. I didn't even want to go see the movie. Like, fuck, my nerd part is coming out of me. That's, yeah. All
Dude,
right.
you know what's really bothering me?
What?
I can't remember the guy who played Superman from Smallville. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
you're the one that brought up this fucking New
I
York
know,
Post sex shit.
Well, yeah, and now I can't remember the Tom.
So anyway,
Fuck.
so while Mac stayed with the program, as it got more abusive and was reportedly with his Mexican hideaway this week. Fucking Keurig fucking denies bullshit. Nobody cares. I left about 5 years ago. Okay, well, you were still in a fucking sex cult, so
Yeah.
you're a whore. All right. Well, oh shit, little bit of anger there.
You want
All right.
to look up that cast?
Smallville cast.
It's gonna like show me it, and I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm such an idiot.
Oh yeah, my man, Tom Welling.
Tom Wellings, fuck.
Tom.
I kept saying like Tom, and then like something with an S.
Tom Welling is a dude. That's crazy. That show went on for 10 years.
Yeah.
Unfucking.
And you know what?
Wow.
For the first couple of seasons, they actually didn't have the right to say Superman.
They didn't have the right to say Superman.
They did not have the right to say Superman.
But honestly,
the show's about Superman, but they didn't have the right to say Superman. They couldn't say couldn't flat out say.
But Smallville is so fucking like classic. Like you're a Superman fan if you know fucking Smallville.
Yeah.
Great fucking name for it.
Yeah.
I'm so glad they didn't change it.
So they couldn't say Superman, and actually at the very end of the show you see Superman, right? And it's actually they wear at the end of the show the costume worn is the Superman costume that's shown is from Superman Returns. And Tom Wellings didn't wear it because he said his character isn't Superman. I think that's such like loyalty, and that gives me so much respect for Tom Welling that he was like, no, like my Clark Kent it isn't Superman
Yet. Yeah.
Well, at the end of the show, he's supposed to become Superman. You know, he puts on the suit and he saves everyone. He refused to wear the suit.
Yeah.
Somebody else wore the suit.
Oh, he's 40. Tom Welling, he's 40. And he got pretty. I actually remember him from Cheaper by the Dozen.
He was also I remember. Yeah,
Cheaper by the Dozen. Yeah, that was the first time I saw him. When I was little, that was the first time I saw him, and I was like, oh, that's the guy from Cheaper by the Dozen. But I never watched Smallville. I never did. I never got into it.
I own the entire series on like DVDs.
A fucking nerd.
Yeah, and it comes with like a cool newspaper that's like, first appearance of Superman. I'm like, that's cool, but like it's not really Tom Welling.
Okay, hold on. I gotta fucking Google that shit. Fucking Superman Returns, because dude, bro, I fucking hated it.
Yeah, I did not like it either. Good. But you know what? As a kid, I did think was cool. Like his son. Remember, he like throws the piano and kills that guy.
Yes.
I was like, well.
Yeah, Brandon
Roth.
Yeah.
Roth, right?
Yeah. Fucko.
He plays another superhero now on the CW's Legends of Tomorrow. He plays the Atom. Does a good job on that show.
The fucking Atom. Do you remember in the Christopher Reeve fucking Superman's when at the end of every single movie he's flying in outer space, and right before the movie ends he just looks right in the camera, smiles, and then flies away? They tried doing that with Superman Returns. that was like the tip of the icing on the fucking cake.
That was like, I officially hate that movie for you. That was like, it's over.
Yeah, like fucking like, because I had already hated it.
Yeah.
But literally because the angles were not the same as the original fucking 4, they didn't do the same fucking angles. Like, if you're gonna do Superman Returns and you're gonna fucking do a sequel to the fucking Christopher Reeve ones, it's disrespectful.
You gotta kind of say Brandon Ross kind of does look like Christopher Reeve.
Okay, well, eat my dick, because I don't think he does, kind of.
Kind of. Kind of, though.
Not really. I'm gonna have to look this guy up. I don't even... He does actually look like him. Yeah, he does. How old is this guy? This guy is fucking... Oh, he's still young. 38.
38?
Oh, shit. Fucking Tom Welling is older than him.
There's a...
That's actually really good. Really,
so,
really
I
cool.
can't... What? Dude, I'm having such trouble with names. I usually don't. I could usually like,
we've been
actor.
we've been podcasting for like 2 hours,
That's
so
true.
you're probably like really fucking tired. I kind of want to go get some coffee, but I don't know.
So there was a show on NBC for a while. I highly recommend you watch it. It's
What's it
called Constantine.
Constantine.
Yeah. None of that fucking Keanu Reeves Constantine. Like,
Keanu Reeves is this shit. So
not when he plays Constantine.
I disagree.
No.
Respectfully disagree.
No. He
Man,
like.
where are we at in this podcast, man?
I have no idea.
Oh, sweet. We're at 51 minutes.
Cool.
What were you saying though?
Yeah, Constantine, great show. It was, and it got canceled because not like for some bullshit corporate reason, but it was like one of the most like comic book like accurate like character interpretations of like a comic book character I've seen, and like the actor that plays Constantine, his portrayal was so amazing of it that they like brought him back. Like, so his show was on NBC, and like the CW shows like Arrow, The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, they brought that actor onto like onto the show for like a couple episodes, and now he's going to be a series regular in one of their shows next season.
Oh.
And he got his own animated show on the CW Seed. That was their like testing the water, like see if the show would do good, and it did good. Because it was a love show. It was just like NBC like totally messed up because they had like a Halloween episode in December.
Okay, well, fucking wait till next Halloween.
Yeah,
and then it'll be cool.
Yeah, so they like totally messed up like, and the Halloween episode was like one of the best episodes, and Constantine like premiered 2 weeks before Halloween, so it would have been like the third episode. And it would have been perfect because that's when people give shows 3 episodes, to be honest. Like, I give shows 3 episodes.
Oh, I thought it was 6.
I give them 3.
Oh. I give movies 30 minutes.
Yeah, I give movies, like,
10.
15 minutes.
15.
15 is my universal number for things.
Yeah.
Unless I'm really not interested in it. Then I'm like, I'll give you 5.
Okay. Interesting.
But, like, still take off your clothes, you know?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Like, sometimes I only need 5 minutes. 15 minutes is cool. Like, 15 minutes is like,
Yeah.
I love you. But 5 minutes is like...
15 minutes is like, I really, like, want to take my time, like, taking your clothes off.
No. Well, see, because I'm just, like, such a fucking pervert, kind of. So it's like, I'm like...
Yeah, but you're like an in-the-closet pervert. Like, I'm very open, like, I want to see that girl's nipples, you know? And you're like, yeah, you always go, yeah, kind of.
Yeah, well, because I'm a...
You ever notice that, like, I sound like fucking Ernie from Sesame Street when I'm like, yeah, kind of. Like,
yeah, well, because you make fun of me in that voice.
yeah, I make fun of you
all
in
the time.
The Ernie voice from Sesame Street.
But see, here's the thing when it comes to like, oh, I want to fucking see your nipples, but like, I want to see like what's like really under those nipples.
Her personality.
I want to see her personality before I see her nipples.
I'm like, I want to smack that ass all on the floor. Smack that.
Yeah.
Give me some more, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
exactly. That's how I am.
I'm a big time personality type of guy.
You are.
Unfortunately. Yeah. And like, yeah, dude, like you can be hot as fuck, like, you know, like just like nice nipples, pierced nipples. You know, just a nice pair of fucking titties on you. I'm an ass man too. You can be like, you know, like that girl. Like that girl's got a fat ass, bro. you got a shitty personality, MC's not gonna give you attention, and I'm not gonna flirt. Negative. It's not gonna happen.
If a girl's like is nice to me, like I flirt with them. Even if a girl's kind of mean to me, I still kind of flirt with them. Because
no,
it's like,
pretty much if a girl's a cunt, I'm like, nah, fuck you. Pretty much.
Like Seabiscuit.
Yeah, Seabiscuit and a half.
Yeah, you're like negative. Don't even look at me.
Negative. Yeah, I'm nice to Seabiscuit. So yeah, that's a big fucking horse. I would still ride the horse, but like.
Yeah,
nah,
I would give the horse the carrot in the mouth.
For sure. But like, I would be questionable about it because at first I would be uncomfortable because you cunt.
Yeah, because you bitch.
You bitch. You shitty and nobody fucking likes you and neither do I. But take off your clothes.
But also suck my dick.
Suck my dick, kind of. You know?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly like.
See, you just don't give a shit.
Yeah, I just want to be like, show me your nipples.
Yeah, I know. That's
like I'm like such like a like I am literally like a baby. It's like I'm like, oh man, I'm having a titties. You know?
See,
I'm like, let me see those nipples. I want to suck on them. You know?
But see, like, dude, like I'm not that much older. I'm 4 years older than you. But even when I was 19, I was still like I am now with women.
You were like, I like Catwoman because she's deep and got a rough past, and I'm like, skin tight outfit.
Yeah,
you know?
pretty much.
You're like, Wonder Woman is so peaceful. I'm like, lasso of truth around my penis.
No, I actually like listening.
Yeah.
For like an hour.
Yeah.
And then let's get to business type of thing. I actually listen. Like, do you listen? I feel like you don't listen.
Nah, see, my move is like. I for sure. Here's some knowledge for y'all kids. I for sure do it like this is what I do. I'm like, let's watch a movie. They're like, okay.
No.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't give a fuck what movies on. I put on a movie one time, and the girl was like, oh my god, I'm so invested in this movie. I was like, take off your clothes. Just like.
No, like I'll actually watch the fucking movie.
Oh, you're so interested in this? And they're like, me too. I'm like, take off your pants.
Yeah, just like real quick, don't be weird about it. You can still watch the movie.
Yeah, don't worry about it. 15 minutes, and then
and then we can finish the movie.
No, not even. It's like 15 minutes, and then you could go home and Netflix the movie.
And then you can go ahead and get in your car and get the fuck out of my bed.
And then when you go home, you can Google the movie.
Yeah,
because good movie.
Yeah, pretty much. I was I actually need to start watching more movies. I actually want to start getting into like black and white movies and shit from like the 50s and like the 60s and shit.
You know they made Logan, the newest Wolverine movie, in black and white?
I did not know that.
Yeah, they had a special event going on that was Logan in black and white.
Let me ask you a question. For as long as you've known me, you've kind of seen me with a bunch of different hairstyles. You've seen me put on weight. You've seen me lose weight because I'm always doing a different fucking character when I'm writing. Like, dude, like even when I'm acting, like sometimes when I'm fucking writing, I become that person fucking physically and shit. And it's did you ever see a Wolverine in me, kind of?
Negative.
No, you never saw like a Logan like type of like
negative, like not like that.
Like that guy can play that guy.
I always saw like if you were a superhero, I was always more like a for you.
Yeah.
I always felt like you could like Captain America it.
Really? Captain America it? That's a fucking
because it's because you're always like your character like no matter how big of like a kind of a D-bag you are, you still kind of like have like an honorable side.
I have a very fucking honorable side.
That's like in all your characters. It's like, oh, I'm kind of an asshole, but like also
I fucking am. I fucking care about you.
But also, I bought a vest a week ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I understand. I go really big both ways. Never right, never left. Always right in the dead fucking middle of everything I do.
See that, but like I feel like Wolverine is like, oh, I used to have an honorable side, but like now I'll kill you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, don't talk to me.
Yeah, they're all. He's just fucking amazing. I was listening to what his meal fucking prep and plan was when he was doing Wolverine. Dude, that guy had to eat 6,000 calories a day.
Yeah.
A lot of protein, a lot of chicken, a lot of rice. Worked out every single fucking day.
Yeah, he actually would do like push-ups and like sit-ups and pull-ups before like a scene where he was fighting, so he looked bigger. So like he got a pump to his muscles, and he would go out there and just murder people, and he would look all jacked.
That's what I want to do with my life. Oh man, unbelievable. Yeah, dude. You know what? That's another thing I actually want to ask you. Like when people ask about you, because I feel like a lot of people like this podcast we're doing. You did it already, kind of.
Yeah.
This podcast is gonna be the shit.
Yeah.
So now you can actually put on your resume that you're a podcaster.
Right.
But how the fuck else do you want me to introduce to you? Because you've helped me a lot with like creating shit. You've written for me. You're fucking hilarious. Like, do you want me to like represent you as a writer or as a comedian? Because you're not a stand-up comedian.
No.
I think you can try. I want you to try doing it. I've been telling you to try it.
Yeah, I just
for a little while.
Need to, sit down. See, that's the issue. Like, yeah, I've helped like write for you, but my issue is like, I'm so not lazy, but I don't want to like fucking alright. Here we go.
Like physically,
yeah, I hate,
fucking do it.
Like I feel like if I was an actor, I'd be more like a Vince Vaughn. Like, all right, we're gonna try it this way. 15 minutes. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
That's
like,
kind of how I am.
I see.
So it's like that's why I have like I took like theater in high school,
mm-hmm.
and the teacher would always be so we first did like the fucking where you don't talk, like silent film kind of like
yeah
like mines do. I don't know what it's called. I don't remember what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
But we did that, and that was fun. And then we did improv, and I rocked improv. They were like, "Oh, you're so good," and I'm like, "I know," you know. So and then they were like, she was like, "All right, now you have to write stuff down."
Would that be something that you want to get into though? Like, do you want to act?
Okay. Back to my erection for villains. I always wanted to play a Dexter Morgan, a Pennywise the Clown, a Heath Ledger Joker, a freaking Leonardo DiCaprio in Django Unchained. Those villains that have presence, but they're not like physically they're not Bane, you know. They're not like, oh, that guy's jacked, he's gonna beat like Batman up. It's like the Joker is like that. My favorite line that describes how like the character that I would want to play is it's actually in a video game. He says they're talking about Batman. He goes, if you don't hit like Bane or think like Joker, don't even try. So I want to play a character that would like think like that were like Hannibal Lecter style, like.
Oh shit!
Like that, like.
Dude, like next semester at school, you should try taking an acting class. What do you think?
Maybe, man.
Yeah, I mean that would be fucking cool as fuck because technically like when people like when they ask about you, like, do you want me to say, like, obviously you're a podcaster now, but do you want me to say like you're also a writer? Or do you want me to say you're a comedian? Like, what do you, like...
what are you?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just a dude, man.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to say, like, oh, he's just my fucking friend.
He's just a guy.
Yeah, he's just there, pretty much.
You could just say, like, oh, I helped you, like, oh, he's helped me write stuff. So, a writer's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
like a podcaster and a writer.
Yeah.
You're fucking hilarious. I really think, fuck, dude, I just want you to do stand-up.
So I'm going to shout out my friend Katie real quick, because I was telling you about this, and we tried to do it with Tom and Rob. A quotes board. She has a quotes board of, like, all the stupid shit that we have said over, like, the past couple, like, months I've been hanging out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they go back and they read some of my lines, like the lines that I said, and I just like I can't, like, we were playing Wii Sports Baseball. This is my favorite one.
Oh shit. Okay.
We were playing Wii Sports Baseball, and I was like stop so I was batting and I kept striking out, and I was like, stop fucking dropping your shoulder, like dropping your head. And one of my friend Matt goes, Murphy, you know a lot about baseball. You should be you should be like a baseball coach. I go, I know nothing about baseball. I'm just an asshole. And that is like and I just like, that's my favorite thing. I like.
Well, yeah, that's really fucking Ryan Murphy right there.
And I also said, this is a good one. We were playing weed tennis, me and my friend Sabrina, and she was asking me about pierced nipples. And
yeah,
I was like,
I fucking love that shit.
I was like, I got the full tennis swing out, right? And I was like, not a housewife. That's what I said.
Oh, dude. Yeah, not a housewife.
That's what I said.
Yeah, that's fucking you.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat. Yeah, pierced nipples. Negative.
Negative, yeah. Negative on that one.
Negative.
I mean, like 15 minutes, but like negative.
I feel like with that broad, it was definitely more than 15 minutes. Where the fuck are we at in this podcast? Oh, look at that, man. It looks like we are one hour in. Let me see. Let me check this. Yeah, look at that. 1 hour in. Woo! The Sit and Run podcast, ladies and gentlemen. You good, Ryan?
I'm good.
Dude, man, thank you so much. You're going to be on my show, obviously.
Yeah.
A lot more.
Well, it's just because you filmed this podcast, like, right after, like, our podcast.
Yeah, pretty much. We're doing a podcast together, ladies and gentlemen. It's called You Did It Already. Kinda podcast, and you can catch that podcast on iTunes, SoundCloud, and YouTube.
And if you know anything about us, you know that's the perfect name for our podcast.
Yeah, pretty much that is the fucking greatest name for the podcast. And this is the fucking Sit and Run podcast with Michael Caceres. Dude, this is fucking great.
Yep.
This is fucking awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, you can catch a Sit and Run podcast on iTunes, SoundCloud, and YouTube as well. Tell your friends, tell your family, and let your fucking dog listen to it, because they have feelings too, I guess. Not really. Kind of.
Yeah. You want to hear something crazy?
Yeah.
Real quick?
Yeah.
You know when cats wag their tails, it means they're annoyed?
Don't fucking care.
Oh. I like cats, so, you know.
I fucking hate cats, but I love your cat. All right, buddy. That's it.